This is the third time I've got you murdered by lifeline. Alex, I'm so sorry. Let's not shut the bird up. Let's get ready to defend yourself. The green-eyed woman is here, and so is Marvin Heckler. Oh, who would have guessed? Marvin's got a SIG Saucer P226 aimed at my head. But then again, I have a Glock aimed at his head, so we're even.
Lower your weapon, detective. No one is going to harm you.
I'll keep it raised, thanks. I think I know what she is. I think she's just an alien that's going to murder us all. Ask her what this place is, because I am scared for Alex's life and my own. What is this place?
You don't need to know that. You just need to understand that I am capable of this, and much, much more.
Who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter. All you need to know is that we both want the same thing.
What is that?
To find the killer of Jason Letter.
Because you want the Tungsukite crystals.
It doesn't matter why. When you find the killer, contact Mr. Heckler with the killer's identity. He'll take it from there.
Why would I do that?
Because the Persone Corporation will give you a lot of money. Legal, clean, taxable, but will round up.
You realize that's a felony to bribe a police officer?
Look around you, detective. Do you think I'm worried about that?
She has an excellent point. And if I don't agree, what then?
Then we go a different route.
I'd say get out of there, but knowing their powers, what is the other route? What's the other route?
It's far less preferable, but apparently necessary.
That's weird. My gun hand is dropping. I'm not telling it to. I can't move my legs, HD. And for some reason I don't want to. This is the same like last time. God damn it. You know what? Get out of there. Or unless they're making control of your brain too. I'm starting to feel like I don't want to leave. I'm starting to feel like kind of warm and peaceful. Run! You have to! I'd like to run, but how am I supposed to do that? Marvin and his SIG Saucer are blocking the exit. It's just that it would be so nice to just give in to them and be at peace. I don't know what to do. The bird is looking at me weird.
For God's sakes, will you state your destination?
I thought you were dead? But I'm glad you're not. Please tell him a destination! I don't know what my destination. I just want to get out of here. I want to go home.
Why didn't you just say so, you idiot?
Oh my god. The world is twisting on itself.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that you have. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Alex is sorry. What the fuck is going on? Alex?
The final exception only has occurred. The current application will be terminated. Please wait.
Oh my god, Alex. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Alex, I'm so sorry. It's so bad. Even now the text machine is saying he's going to die. You should have just told the bird. Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Hillbird. Hillbird is connecting you with the client. Okay, HD Provider. Let's say hello to Alex from Austin, Texas.
I was honestly worried about you. Please don't tell me they gave you amnesia. Thanks. I was pretty worried about me too. So, here's what you missed. I'm in the insane place with the bird, and the green-eyed woman, and Marvin, and then suddenly everything bends. Like reality twists and drags me along with it. Thank you, bird. I don't know what you are. I know you're a bird, but I don't know what species. But thank you so much. As I'm getting sucked away, I can hear the green-eyed woman screaming. She falls over on her side, and she's bleeding from her chest. Everything spins like crazy and goes black. When I open my eyes, I'm in my bedroom, lying on the bed. No idea how long I'd been there. Turns out it was 8 hours. I barely made it to the bathroom before puking my guts out. Ta-ta, tacos. I'll pull myself together and I'll find that somehow I made it home without my car and without my cell phone.
Okay, were you hurt in any sort of way? Please?
No. Just really nauseous. Like my entire soul has been wrung dry by an angry god. If that's not too grand a size. So I call a cab to take me back to Rhodesdale Terrace. I'm decide I'm going to face the green-eyed woman come hell or high water. Nobody tears my tiring world apart and gets away with it.
Weren't you scared?
I was terrified, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. So I get to Rosedale Terrace, and I see my car still there. I charge up the steps to the house. The door is wide open. I climb the stairs, gun drawn, hands shaking. The second floor is just standard second floor. No more stairs going up. No bizarre skies, no talking grackles, no green-eyed woman. Just my cell phone resting on the landing. And here we are. There's nothing left to see here, and I shouldn't be here anyway. I don't know what happened, but I know one thing for certain. I didn't imagine what happened with the green-eyed woman at Letter's house. I know that the Persona Corporation is most definitely involved, and I know the green-eyed woman is with them. It seems pretty clear that she doesn't know who killed Jason Letter any more than I do. What about Marvin Heckler? Could he have had something to do with the murder? Is he a suspect?
Oh my god! You have no idea. Because I am out of time. This episode has gone long enough. Hopefully, the next episode will be the final episode. If not, I'm sorry. And oh my god, Alex, I am sorry the most. For what you've been put through. I am so sorry. But I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Ha! You thought I was going to end the episode there. We're only in like 7 minutes of the video. Now, in the last part, the editing was messing up. My editing software was messing up, so I had to cut that part into another part. So, after what we did, we found out about more of the green-eyed woman, and about a weird house, and Marvin Heckler and everything, and blah blah blah. I'm terrible at explaining, but we are asked the question of now, do we think Marvin Heckler has a suspect? Because in previous lives, we were murdered by him. He, I think, wants to kill us, and everything else about death and him. So, yeah, I think he is a major suspect indeed.
Fair enough. Let's call him a suspect.
Hi, it's the Burrito. I'm back. Let's take a moment to check in again to see how you're doing. You're not doing a very good job so far. Your compassion rating is low. I'll continue checking with you as you progress.
I thought by now I'd be doing moderately okay. How am I still being low? How do you get a good score? I mean, Alex thinks I'm doing fine, hopefully.
Let me guess. Hillbot thinks you're doing a bang-up job.
Not exactly.
Well, you know what? Hellbot is a robot. And not even a real robot. Just some disabled entity that lives in a cloud somewhere watching over people. Wait. Is Hellbot like an angel? Okay, now let's see where we are with this case. On the right side, we bought some comic books. More to the point. We visited the Persona Corporation. We learned nothing about them as a company. We learned that Garza lied about speaking to Letter before he was killed. We confronted. She admitted to arranging a meeting, but said Letter had called it off at the last minute. We visited a very spooky place somehow connected with Persona. I don't even know what to say about what happened in there. It was pretty horrifying and bizarre. But we learned one very, very important thing. We learned the Green-Eyed Woman and the Persona Corporation are working together. I don't know what that means yet, but it's huge. One thing I do know is that Marvin Heckler is a person of interest. We interviewed Rod Ross. I think it was a big mistake to go hard on Rod, though. I feel like we missed out on something big from him.
Well, shit. If he wouldn't have acted like a dick, maybe I wouldn't have gone hard on him. But if anything bad goes wrong with the story, I'll rewind there and see if we could change anything about that. but that's pretty far away. God.
I think I'm going to maintain my empathetic ways from now on. Let's go over all of our people of interest individually. Here's everything we know about each of them. Rod, the co-worker. Rod hated Jason Letter. Rod is deeply in debt and behind his payments for his expensive mortgage and his expensive, ridiculous car. Rod's alibi is that he was with Animal Heirs when the murder took place. We found a ridge dumped off over a cliff at Mount Mornell. Marvin Heckler, the angry corporate security officer. Letter met a guy from P the morning of his death. That man almost has to be Marvin Heckler. Leticia Garza, who is Marvin's boss, called Letter specifically. Garza told me that she arranged a meeting with Letter, but that Letter called it off at the last minute. That seems strange. And of course, the most damning thing of all, Marvin works for the Green-Eyed Woman. And he has threatened my life, and has she.
He hasn't just threatened your life, Alex. Believe me on that.
While I was going over that with you, I got a call from Mary Jo Irving. I haven't talked to her in a while. I should probably call her back. The real question is, can I figure out how to make the help text app and the phone app work at the same time? I'm a detective. I solve harder problems all the time. You think this would be a no-brainer for me? Ah, I got it.
Hello? Mary Jo Irving, what do you want?
She's a charmer. Hi, Miss Irving. It's Alex Espedo.
Hey, cutie pie. Thanks for calling me back.
I'm sorry. I know it's been a while since we've spoken. A lot has happened.
I know. I'm gonna knock.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
I know. I'm gonna knock.
God.
Oh, I know. I'm an obnoxious old bat. Have you made any progress finding my crystals?
I'm working on it, Miss Irving, as hard as I possibly can. You're not supposed to promise things to victims. It's a terrible mistake because it always blows up in your face. It's just dumb. I will find them though. I promise. What can I say? I'm dumb.
I hope so, dearie duck. If I don't get this treatment soon, it's back to chemo. And they don't like my chances. Have you ever had chemotherapy, hon?
No, ma'am, I haven't.
It's like the bad part of drinking way too much tequila, but without the good part. Let that sink in.
I'll do everything I can.
Okay, hon, just make sure you eat, and get some rest. Don't kill yourself on my account.
If only she knew.
Yeah, just make her feel comfortable, make her feel at ease, tell her everything's alright.
I won't kill myself. I promise.
Good. I mean, you can bring her right up to the edge, just don't go over.
Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I have any more information. I have a lot of leads to follow up on yet.
Please hurry, Alex. I'm scared. I don't want to go out like this.
I'll be in touch. Okay, so no pressure or anything. No pressure at all. Listen, I really need to get some rest. I'm gonna go home and lie down for a little while. I may sleep, I may not. It's anybody's guess. I'm trying to sleep, but every time I do, all I can see is the green-eyed woman's face, twisted in pain. And then it becomes Mary Jo Irving's face, still in pain, but a different kind. And then I hear the damn grackle shouting, "State your destination." I'm starting to wonder if that bird was talking about more than just a physical location. Maybe he was talking about what I'm doing with my life, where I'm going, what I'm trying to do, how I expect to get there all by myself, and what I intend to do when I get there. I'm gonna try to sleep some more. Okay, I give up. That's as much sleep as I'm getting, apparently. I'm gonna go get dressed, and then we can figure out what to do next. Hey, guess what, HD? It's time for what may be our last big choice. I need to talk to Letter's wife, Mia, again. She's staying with her sister, and she'd be ready to talk now. With any luck, she'll be calm enough to answer some questions. Mia probably has more information on Letter than anyone, but also need to revisit Letter's home. Hopefully without almost being killed this time. I might find something there that would help me when I talk to Mia. I swear that normally I'm able to make these decisions on my own, but I can't stop thinking about the green-eyed woman and what happened in that house. I'm scared to go back there.
I don't know what you could find at Letter's house that would help, but if you think that visiting Letter's house would help you find something that would be able to talk to Mia better, I got the powers of a god. Let's go for it. Let's go visit the house.
Okay, I'm headed back to Letter's house. The scene should still be secured, so everything will be just the way the CSS left it. I can take just Riverside up to Lamar, then head up Lamar to Enfield. Nice. Old-style Austin streets. All. I can stop at Austin Java and get some coffee on the way. As long as I'm working the case, there can never be enough coffee. See you in a few. Austin Java is one of those perfect Austin places that just makes your heart melt. It's in a crummy old building that smells a little weird. The person who takes your order is 30 pounds underweight and is wearing a t-shirt for a band that only 6 people, including the band members, have ever heard of. About a year ago, a kid was sitting at the table next to me, white-knuckling a cup of coffee, staring off into space. I asked him if he was okay, and he said that he'd taken way too many mushrooms and couldn't figure out how to get home. I drove him there, which is about 3 blocks away. Then I gave him a DARE bumper sticker from the truck and told him to stay safe. Anyway, just a few minutes to Letter's house. Here I am at 2212 Sunny Slope Drive. Not sure if I mentioned this before, but this is a really expensive neighborhood. This is where wealthy young couples buy houses so their kids can go nearby Cassie's Elementary School, aka the most well-off public school in the known universe. They raise more money at the single bake sale than you've ever seen in your life. Oh hell. That means Letter and his wife were probably thinking of starting a family. What a nasty business murder is.
Does it always bother you since you're in the line of cop duty and you see a bunch of murder? Or are you just used to it by now?
Yes. Always. Every time. Every murder is different. Every murderer is different. It's time to think that some victims are less valuable than others, but even if that were true, it wouldn't matter, because the job is the same.
How so?
Every time I see a dead body, it's the same feeling. It's like I'm going down a dark staircase into a cellar where the air is thick and cold and hard to breathe. The darkness has mass, and it presses down on me. And I think this is where I'll be until I find someone in the dark, and I catch them, and I drag them into the light.
I don't want to be rude, but that sounds painful.
It can be, HD. I won't lie. But important things often are, I think. Life is weird. I'm avoiding. See, is what I'm doing. I'm sitting here, parked in front of Letter's home, and have been for the past 10 minutes, sipping my coffee. But I guess it's time to go in. You think that after what I just went through, nothing could bother me anymore? But that's not the case.
No, I understand completely.
Thanks for understanding. After everything that's happened so far, it's hard to want to go back to where all the craziness started. How could I explain it in a way you can understand? Before I met the green-eyed woman, life made sense. I mean, I didn't always understand what was going on, but I had a basic belief that the universe was a logical place. A place where reason triumphed over insanity. Now I know that's not true. Everything's been turned upside down, and all started right here.
I mean, he's already here, and he wanted to do this to see if he could find some way to talk to me better. So I'm gonna give you some support, man. You can do this. Please don't die.
I'm not 100% sure I agree with you, but I appreciate the vote of confidence more than you know. I'm standing in front of the house for a home owned by rich young professionals. It's oddly quaint. These houses were all built right after World War II, so there's something kind of small and fuzzy about them. But they all look like they've been attacked by the crew from a home improvement reality show with an unlimited budget. It's weird. Letter's home is a lot like the others, painted a classy beige with subtle accents and a perfectly manicured lawn. I've got the key from the ceramic frog out front. Jason and me has one tactically little accent. Note that the determined thief can easily break into your home with or without your key. They can also snap the deadbolt with a pair of pliers, break a little window pane, or just lock the front door with a bump key. If you ever want to feel safe in your home again, Google the term bump key. Better yet, don't. Dang it, I'm avoiding it again. Let's go inside already. Opening door. Damn.
What do you see?
Looking around, you can tell that a search warrant has been executed here. The first thing you notice is the dark gray fingerprint powder dusted all over the place. It has a tendency to get everywhere, not just on the surfaces you're dusting, but on your shoes, your clothes. Bit of advice: don't wear white to a processed crime scene. In particular, it's gotten all over the crime-colored sofa set and curtains in the living room. I imagine Mia Westerman will be pretty unhappy about that when she comes home, assuming she notices. Death can be a pretty big distraction. I want to actually search the office. If you recall, I was interrupted in a pretty huge way last time I tried that. But I should also check out the 2 master bedrooms. Those 2 rooms are where you see the most interesting stuff. Both of them are upstairs.
I think office would be better. And then bedroom.
Makes sense. Might as well get over with it. I admit I'm pretty nervous about this.
Oh, I understand.
Thanks, HD. Sometimes get me. Okay, let's head to the office and hope that it's empty this time. Now that I'm seeing it's empty, it's not so scary. It's just a home office. There's no incriminating smell of gunpowder, no bullet holes in the walls. I got away with lying, I guess. There's a bay window that looks out over the manicured lawn below, framed by tasteful curtains. A flirks in a pot by the window. It's got 2 large, imposing desks with a big organizing hutch behind it and a dock for a laptop on it. The CSS will have taken the laptop itself, and at some point a computer forensics tech will go through it. Even if it was here, I wouldn't be allowed to look at it.
Because probably fingerprints and stuff like that. I got it. You're not touching anything in here.
Behind the desk is the framed paint of Marilyn Monroe in the 7-year itch. You know the one? It's the image with the air from the subway grub. Apparently, there's a thing for Marilyn Monroe. But does it mean anything? So apparently Jason Letter really had a thing for Marilyn Monroe. Or for Andy Warhol. I'm guessing Marilyn. I can desk, or I can try the hutch.
Don't know what a hutch is. So let's try it.
Let's have a look. The hutch has a couple different shelves in it and a little cabinet with a door.
Why are there so many choices? God, can't you just search all of it? Shelves?
We got some very exciting stuff here. Look, a book called The Total Bonehead Guide to Windows XP. Clearly an important clue. Here's one called 101 Ways to Cheat on Your Taxes Without Getting Caught. Not cool, Jason. The rest of it seems to be more of the same. Old books and magazines that I piled up over the years.
Okay, then check the cabinet.
In the cabinet is nothing but a stack of video games. Lots of really popular ones. Fairly violent, but most really popular games are. I'm not sure a 30-year-old guy's taste in video games tells you much about him, other than he's just like every other 30-year-old guy with a pulse and a disposable income. You sort of get the feeling that there's something slippery about Jason Leiter.
Slippery? How?
Like, I don't know. Like he's not entirely there. In focus. I can't get a handle on him as a person. When I look at the photo of him on the desk, standing with his wife at Barton Springs, I can't read him at all. Usually by this point in an investigation, I feel like I know the victim. But this guy, it's almost like he's intentionally vague. The only thing that stands out about him at all is his apparent love for Marilyn Monroe. And the fact that he was murdered, of course. Should I take a look at the desk, or should I wrap it up in here?
Look at the desk. I mean, why not?
There are 3 side drawers, and none of them are locked. The bottom drawer is a file drawer, and there are 2 wide front drawers.
Open the wide... No. Files. There might be some important files. Check the file drawer.
Let's see here. The top drawer contains an old, dead digital camera with a cracked screen, a box of personal checks, one of those squeezy grip exercise things, and a small stack of Blu-rays, including one of The Firm, which seems kind of on the nose, but there you go. The bottom drawer has files in it.
Look at the files. There might be some important files.
Let's see here. Mostly they seem like to be personal files, like taxes and mortgage, stuff like that. What should I be looking for?
Oh, this is a conundrum. Should we be looking for Mary Jo Irving, the person who sold the crystals to him, or the person, the one who wanted the crystals? I feel like, since Mary Jo Irving was the dealer, he would have a little more information on the person, because the person, he was going to sell to them, but then he called off the selling, or the deal, or whatever, so maybe he probably has more information on Mary Jo Irving. Maybe. This is just a hunch. Like everything else in this game, for me.
Let's see. Identification, insurance inventory, Irving, Mary Jo. Looks different from the other files. Like maybe it's from somewhere else. The office say? Inside the file there are a few printed out articles about Tung Soo Kai. Some of them are from pursued science websites claiming to be the most interesting substance in the universe. The rest are from actual science websites claiming that it doesn't actually exist. And then there's a printed out email from a physicist at MIT saying that if he had to put a price on it, he couldn't imagine. He figures a gram of tungsukai could easily go for $500,000. A gram. $500,000.
Okay, now let's look for Persone. Since tungsukai crystals, now we know, seem to be worth too much money.
I got pets, which is some information about Kat who seems to have died 2 years ago. I got photos, which is some loose wedding pictures of Jason and Mia. To summarize, he's wearing a tux, she's wearing white, neither of them look particularly happy. It's kind of sad. There's a file marked Persone. It's just a Dun and Bradstreet report for the corporation. Name, website, address, number of employees, blah blah blah. Nothing appears remotely interesting about the Persone Corporation, which is probably exactly the way the Persone Corporation likes it. What should I look at next? The wide front door or something else?
The wide front door?
Let's see. I'm betting this drawer will contain an unsharpened pencil, but no pens, one of those big erasers, a shower of paper clips and loose staples, a dozen of business cards. I'm opening it now, but was I correct on my predictions? Yeah, pretty much. There's a plastic organizer tray. There are only 5 business cards though. Should I keep poking in this drawer?
Nah.
Right. I can't spend all day searching every little thing. Not much else to see in this office. Now I'm wondering if it was even worth it coming here.
Search in here just a bit more, because you said you were going to check the upstairs.
Okay, I'll take another look around. Look under things, crawl around on my hands and knees, you know, real dignified detective stuff. Hang on. Hey! The search was worth the effort. I found a floor safe. It was none of the ficus.
I didn't mean look in the office. I thought you were going to look upstairs, but never mind. You did good.
Write this down. To be a good detective, sometimes you have to move a ficus. Now I just had to figure out how to open this thing. It's not the old-fashioned kind with a dial. It has an electronic keypad. Can you think of anything that might help me open it?
Let's try. Our only option. Break into it. Because I'm not saying I have no idea. Break into it.
Great idea. I'll just use the safecracking skills that I've been neglecting to mention all this time. You had me going there for a minute, HD. This must be what failure feels like. God knows I never experienced any in the past. Irony. Now I should have a look in the bedroom. Hopefully we'll find something of value, and I won't have nearly given myself a nervous breakdown for nothing. The first thing I'm seeing as I walk into this bedroom is that Jason and Mia did not have a happy marriage. So depressing.
Stay focused, Alex.
Fine. I was going to wax equivalent about human nature, but now you're going to miss out on that. Poor you. The thing is, it's clear that only one person uses this bedroom, and that person is Mia Westerman. Jason, if he ever slept here, hasn't done so in a long time. Her bedside table holds signs of life, a Michael Colony novel, face cream, a clock radio, some loose jewelry, a box of tissues. His bedside table is completely clean. The covers on her side of the bed are pulled back, rumpled, the pillow still showing the impression of her head. His side is still made. His pillow, if there is one, is hidden behind that pointless pillow with the sham on it. Why do fancy people have that pointless pillow with a sham on it? I take it back. I don't want to know. The point is, Mia sleeps here and Jason, not so much. That says a lot.
I think you're right. And I think Rod was right by saying he's most likely cheating on her. Oh god, that is sad. I mean, it was sad before. Don't get me wrong. No, I'm not. No, I didn't mean it. No, I'm not saying. No, stop. No.
Sadly, it's not that uncommon. Married people stay together for a lot of reasons, not all of them love. Pretty sure my parents only stayed together because neither of them thought they deserved any better. Which is pretty depressing if you think about it. The fingerprint tech has been through here too. Dust on the windows, dust on the bedspread. Sorry, the duvet. Dust on top of the dresser, and the mirror in the master bedroom. Ashes to ashes, dust to fingerprint dust. Now I had to very professionally go through the Westerman letter drawers. I'll spare you the non-pertinent details out of respect for you, me, and them. I should start with the dresser or the bathroom vanity.
The dresser.
Okay, let's do the dresser first. Top drawer, socks, belt, an old wallet with nothing in it, all of the masculine variety. Second drawer, underwear, men's. Third drawer, underwear, women's, folded. Bottom drawer, ladies' yoga clothes, lots of them, folded and put away neatly. What we learned from this is that Jason was a guy and Mia's a lady. Moving on, let's check the vanity next. The vanity has two sides to it. I'm just going to poke through them both. Makeup, curling iron, flat iron, cotton balls, tweezers on the left side. I think we can safely assume that Mia's side. On the right side, we have deodorant, hair product, dental floss, shaving cream, a razor, and a fingernail clipper. There's a single toothbrush and a tube of toothpaste on the counter. So Jason and Mia were in a state of detent. They weren't sleeping together, but they could be in the same room together. Sounds pretty bleak. And now I can't help but wonder, is Mia Westerman not floss? Some of the bedroom experience, we found sadness, but no real clues. Nothing that would explain who killed Jason Letter or why. Just to verify my assumption about Letter, I'm just going to check out the guest bedroom. I bet you dollars to donuts that Jason was sleeping in there. Are you saying donuts because you're a cop? Okay, never mind, I'm sorry. Of course, with the rising cost of donuts, that bet isn't as good as it once was for you. Sorry, I'm a cop, HD. Can't help myself. Let's look in the guest bedroom. Achievement unlocked. Diagnosed an unhappy marriage. Here's some dirty clothes of Jason's, an unmade bed, a phone charger, and a golf magazine. Sad. I don't think there's anything else to see here at Letter's house. Might as well get going. Wait. Hang on. Oh god, not again. Damn it, damn it, damn it! What's wrong? What's wrong is that everything has gone to hell. It was the man and the woman from the pickup truck at the Overlook. The Green Eyed Woman's henchmen. Henchfolk. I don't know what the gender neutral for henchman is. I'm voting again. I'm looking out the bedroom window and there they are. And I feel like I can't breathe. My hands are shaking. I can barely type. Why can't I breathe? Alex, it's gonna be okay. No need to stress, no need to panic. It's not gonna be okay, but I'm just saying, for you, for your safety, for your mental health, it's gonna be okay. No need to panic. No need to be frightened. We'll do this calm, and probably not in an orderly fashion, but still calm. What's wrong with me? Why do I feel like I can't breathe? You're probably hyperventilating. This has never happened to me before. What should I do to stop it? They're coming toward the house. Guns drawn. They know I'm here. I don't have a paper bag to breathe into. Okay. Hold your breath for 15 seconds. Because apparently taking deep breaths won't work. That makes no sense. But okay. Huh. I actually feel a little better. Hang on. Wow, that actually worked. I can hear the door opening downstairs. I'm not sure what to do. I admit, HD. I'm scared. I think someone's about to get hurt. And I'm afraid it's going to be me. Unlike what you might imagine, homicide detectives almost never get attacked by insane killers with glowing eyes. So I kind of have a right to be wigging out right now. But I still feel bad for being afraid. It's okay to be afraid. Everyone is afraid. Thanks, HD Barbacho. You have a way of making me feel better. Seriously. I have to figure out what to do next. My first choice is, I can stay up here and call some backup, or I can get moving. Man. In a dire situation, what would I do? Or what should I make Alex do so he won't die? We're gonna have to figure that out in the next episode. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.